In this project file, I have a small bulk import script up here, this one, and you can see it imports a number of tables like country region and the customer table, and a bit further down, for example, the sales invoice header table here. 5 tables in total, I think. Now, when I click the run button here, it'll then run this script, which will then create that database as well as populating with data. And once that has been done, we will now be able to connect to that. In order to connect to it, we'll start up the target client. Actually, we'll start up the management part of it, this button over here. And once we go in here, we'll need to set up a new connection for that in-memory database. So you right-click in Connections, add a relational database type. This is where you can find target in-memory databases, for which, of course, you'll need a license in order for that to work. Click that, give it a name. Like my target in-memory demo database. And it's located on my localhost server. And remember, from the installation, we had a default name and a default password. This is where you need it. So put in the easy default password here in order to access your in-memory databases. And there it is. That's the project name, the database name that we see there. And simply create that connection. So now that the connection has been created, you may want to right click here to edit data model. That will open up the target data model editor. We'll talk a lot more about that later on. But right now, let's just take some of the tables here, like sales invoice line and maybe the customer table. They will need to be connected, etc. But we can also do a simple preview here just to make sure that we actually got data here in our customer table. So we made a connection, successful connection to our in-memory database.